What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I got severe anxiety, heading into day one of the Tyre Nichols murder trial. And I'm getting a lot of my notes together. And as I was getting my notes together, some breaking news out of Inkster, Michigan concerning this 17-year-old young lady, London Thomas, who went missing 3 weeks ago. Now, I just did a video yesterday as the news broke about her body being confirmed to be found. Now, not one, but two suspects have been arrested in connection with the missing teen. They haven't named these suspects. Don't know who they are, but it's just striking that two people are responsible. They're arresting in connection with what happened to this young lady. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you guys real quick, and I'll come back with brief commentary, and then I'll be on my way to the Tyre Nichols murder trial, day one. Take a look, guys.
First at 11, family and friends with heavy hearts are sharing their grief as they mourn the tragic ending of London Thomas's life. Two suspects are in custody who police believe are involved in her disappearance. Good evening, and thank you so much for being here. I'm Whitney Burney. London's body was found in the area of 8 Mile and Telegraph in Southfield yesterday, 3 weeks after she vanished. 7 News Detroit reporter Tierra Braddock is speaking with London's friends as state police take over the investigation.
Michigan State Police are leading the investigation into London Thomas's death. She was only 17 years old, and MSP say they do have 2 people in custody in connection with her disappearance.
She was so smart. You know what I mean? She was so hardworking. She always had a job.
I spoke with London's friends, Shawnasia Ramsey and Alana Davies, on Sunday. They said they were devastated when they heard about what happened to London.
I'm usually not even the type to cry, and I was crying in tears last night.
These young girls out here got so much ahead of them. She was graduating, going to prom. I feel like she had so much ahead of her. She graduates this year, next month, actually.
She was supposed to graduate with me.
Yeah, and it's just sad that, all her life is taken away from her.
London was from Detroit, and she went missing a little over 3 weeks ago. She was last seen alive in Inkster with her 23-year-old boyfriend, and her cell phone last pinged near a school in Westland. Her body was found on Saturday in the area of Millard and Sherman Ave in Southfield.
She didn't deserve this. These young girls out here, they don't deserve everything that's happening to them.
Police have not released information about where exactly London's body was found or her manner of death. They also haven't released the names of the 2 people they have in custody. About 2 weeks ago, Inkster police raided the home of London's boyfriend. He was named a person of interest, but no word yet on if he was arrested. Are you guys hoping that justice is served?
Yes, definitely. Whoever had something to do with taking the life of London Thomas, I hope they get what they got coming to them.
In Southfield, Tierra Braddock, 7 News.
All right, guys, more jaw-dropping news as far as the case of London Thomas. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. They said she was originally from Detroit, but her body was found in Southfield. She lived in Inkster and was about to graduate high school. Her boyfriend's 23 years old. 2 people are arrested. In the comments section, what do you think the likelihood is that one of these people is her boyfriend? I'm more than sure that one, or if not both of these people that are arrested, know the boyfriend. Now, there is no picture of him. They haven't named who he is. But a 23-year-old dude running around with a 17-year-old girl, in my opinion, and I'm just being honest with you, I'm old school. Something wrong. At 23 years old, as a man out there carving your own path, last thing you're going to be is with a high school girl. Seriously. But that's neither here nor there. Once you look at the picture that's up here, this is where her body was found, in that vicinity, in that wooded area right there in Southfield, Michigan. Shout out Southfield. You think about that. They put this girl's body in an area where the smell could be detected, vultures, buzzards, or whatever that up in the air, and they concealed the body right there. Crazy. This girl's 17 years old. Says she was about to go to the prom. when I heard, oh, she's about to go to prom, it made me think in my head for a second, you know, and this is just me thinking and talking with y'all. I was like, maybe it was probably an argument because of that. You know, he 23 years old. He might not want to go to prom with her. He been out of school, or she might want to go with somebody else. Who knows? But they said her body's been found. They haven't talked about what condition it was in or what. But I told you yesterday when I did this story, I said they got the body now. It's only a matter of time, probably within this week, most likely around Friday. I gave it a time frame of Friday. They'll probably make an arrest. All of a sudden, boom. Yesterday night, they broke the news the body was found. Right after that, 2 people arrested. Now, I wonder how he got 2 people, unless, you know, a lot of times stuff is happening behind the scenes. We don't know, probably today, you know, or yesterday, which was Sunday, because the body was found Saturday. So they probably grabbed somebody and then somebody implicated somebody else. Or, you know, they already knew. But either way, man, this type of investigation shouldn't even happen. You a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And you just, even if he didn't do it, and this is why I keep bringing up his age. At 23 years old, I had a certain level of responsibility where I wouldn't even mess with a girl that young. Even if her parents gave me consent, I wouldn't even mess with her that young. And if I did mess with anybody, I made sure they were safe when they were last seen with me, because if anything ever happens, you know what I'm saying? You don't want family, friends, or your own family or siblings looking at you side-eye. I want you to think about something. A bunch of poor decisions and choices land us where we are in life a lot of times on the roads that we travel. And everybody makes mistakes. This guy lived with his parents. 23 years old, messing with a 17-year-old girl. The feds ran up in the house. Ran up in the house. Supposedly over some suspect stuff they found on an electronic device. I don't know whether it was a cell phone, an iPad, or something, linking him to be a person of interest. And now all of a sudden we got 2 arrests made right after the body was found. They're going to identify these people most likely today, because this is a big story out there, and it should be. It should be a big story nationally. It's no way a high school senior, months away from graduation, or a month away from graduation, with family and friends that loved and cared about her, said all these nice things about her, goes up missing, and now she's gone and everybody else is left to pick up the pieces. And you got people that's a part of it that's looking stupid. Like I said, at 23 years old, regardless of who you was dealing with, it's your responsibility, if they come and see you, to get them back to their doorstep safe and sound. Not sit up there and say you don't know what happened and you scratching your head just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? After the person disappeared, while all eyes are looking at you, and those that see ain't saying nothing. But it just looks bad all the way around. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm down here on assignment, Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out Memphis. You know, with the family, standing with them to get justice for Tyree Nichols. I'll keep up with this story as well. So stay tuned for an update. The train keep moving and the channel keep growing. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.